Hello and welcome. Today we are going to expand and simplify surds using the following formula. The first one, a plus b times a minus b equal to a square minus b square. And the second one we may use is a plus b the whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. And the third one is a minus b the whole square equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay. Now, sometimes using the formula would be much easier. It takes less steps as well. But you need to identify the question. Okay, when you look at the first question, expand and simplify, you have 2 root 11 minus 5 root 2 bracket 2 root 11 plus 5 root 2. Now, this is of the form a plus b times a minus b. Now, we have seen a plus b times a minus b equal to a square minus b square. I'm going to use that formula. So your a here is, so first let me write the formula. A plus b times a minus b equal to, I'm just writing the formula here, a plus b times a minus b equal to a square minus b square. So I'm just going to write this as, I'll just put it in the bracket. So this can be written as, your a is 2 root 11, which is 2 root 11 times the square minus b square, which is b is 5 root 2 square. Okay, now 2 root 11 square is 2 root 11 times 2 root 11 minus 5 root 2 square is 5 root 2 times 5 root 2. Now, when you multiply surds, put the numbers first. So it will be 2 times 2 and root 11 times root 11 minus 5 times 5 root 2 times root 2. Now, 2 times 2 is 4 bracket 11 minus 25 bracket 2, which is 44 minus 50, which gives the answer minus 6. Okay, so if you identify, this takes less steps. Otherwise, you have to expand the whole lot. You get 4 terms and you may make mistake and stuff. This is much quicker. Now, let us see the next example. The next example is 2 root 8 minus 3 root 5 the whole square. Now, this is of the form a minus b the whole square. Now, we know a minus b the whole square is a square minus 2ab plus b square. So, we are going to use this result to do this question. Obviously, your a is 2 root 8. Compare this with a minus b the whole square. And your b is 3 root 5. Okay. So, this can be written as, this question can be written as a square, which is 2 root 8 the whole square minus 2ab, 2 times your a, which is 2 root 8 times 3 root 5, and then plus b square, which is 3 root 5 the whole square. So this question can be rewritten like this. Now you have to do your normal expanding. So this becomes 2 root 8 times 2 root 8 minus, this becomes 2 times 2 root 8. I'm going to put times as a dot, which makes our life a bit easier. I'm just going to use dot for times. So this dot, this is not 2.2, this is times. Then dot, this means times 3 root 5, then plus 3 root 5 dot 3 root 5. Okay, now we are going to use the normal expanding technique, multiplication technique. 2 times 2 bracket root 8 times root 8. Maybe I can just go a step because you are familiar. We have done that several times. 2 times 2, which is 4. Then root 8 times root 8 is 8. Take away 2 times 3, which gives you, the number part gives you 2 times 3, which gives you 12, and then root of 40. The next one is 3 times 3, 9 times 5. Okay, now which becomes 4 times 8 is 32. Take away 12 root 40 plus 45. Now first you are going to combine the numbers. When you combine the numbers, it becomes 77 minus 12 root 40. Now we cannot stop like this because square root of 40 is not in simplest form. So what we have to do is, we have to take square root of 40. So I have to simplify the surd 40, and when you take the square number as a factor, it could be written like this. Okay, now the 4 is a square number, which is 2 square. So now what I'm going to do is, this take away root 40, I write it as 4 times 10. Root of 40 as root of 4 times 10, which is 77 minus 12. Root of 4 is root of 4 times root of 10, and root of 4 is nothing but just 2. So therefore, next line I'm going to write this as 77, take away 12 times 4, 24 root 10. So this is the final answer. So you cannot leave this as an answer, root 40, because root 40 can be simplified. Okay, so this is your final answer now. Let us go to the next question. When you go to the next question, it looks like this is of the form a plus b the whole square, and which can be written as a plus b the whole square is a plus b the whole square is a square plus b square, a plus b the whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. I'm going to use that. So let me go to this question. This can be written as a plus b the whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now when you compare this with that, your a is 3 root 2, your b is root 7. Okay, so now we are going to start with the question. Now this can be written as a plus b the whole square is a square first. Your a is this, so a square would be 3 root 2 the whole square plus 2ab, 2 times 3 root 2 times, I'm going to put the times a little smaller because it looks so big, then root 7, then plus b square, b is root 7, so square. Now we are going to do the expanding business, so remove the bracket. So this could be written as 3 root 2 times 3 root 2, then plus 2 times 3 root 2 times root 7, and that would be root 7 times root 7. Okay, so this can be written as 3 times 3, 9. 3 times 3, 9. Root 2 times root 2 is 2. So it's like this. Okay, or if you think you make mistakes, you must put the square numbers like this. And when you combine the whole numbers, it will be 6 and then root 14. Root 2 times root 7 is root 14. This becomes 7. So when you do the multiplications, 18, plus 6 root 14 plus 7, which gives you, combining the numerical component, 18 plus 7 is 25 plus 6 root 14. Now here you cannot simplify root 14 anymore, because root 14, just 14 doesn't have a square number as a factor other than 1. Okay, so this is your final answer. Okay.